just to start, as you are going through the platform here, you're going to want to look at the bottom of your screen, and that's how you can navigate to our different tabs, either to view your open positions, check your past trades, place new trades, check out research. That's all going to be within this bottom row here. There's a couple other locations that I'll help show you in just a second, but just to show you real quick, we're going to be going through these different tabs just to show you. But so if we tap on trade there at the bottom, now we're in our trading mode. Right now we're actually in grid, but we could go to table. So we'll come back to this in just a second. But so we have our trading mode. This is for placing new trades. And then next to that, we have our activity tab. So this guy right here, this is where we're going to view all of our working, filled, and canceled orders. So you ever want to reconcile some of the past trades or look to edit or cancel one of your working orders, you can do that within the activity tab here. Next, we have the research tab. So in this research tab here, this is where you're going to get a little bit of trade inspiration, or at least be able to look into the symbols you're trading before you go ahead and place a trade or maybe buy the stock here. And to start, the first tab at the top, we're going to see just applicable news on the symbol we have selected here. And I'll come back to this a little bit later, but you can also check out, maybe some ratios if you want to check out the fundamental analysis data there. We also have analyst forecasts. And if we click on that drop down one more time, we could even go to an about section, read up about, what does this company do? What sector are they in? Financial summary, super, super nice. Check out a little brief summary on the financials over the past few quarters, and just some additional information there too, if you want to look into it. So if you don't see the research tab right now, Joe, I see you asking that in chat. If you're not seeing the research tab down there, then there's one of two things. It either means that you're on our mobile app on your phone, or that you are on one of our older updates. So I definitely suggest going to the Apple Store if you haven't yet. If you go into Apple Store and look up tastytrade again, as if you were going to go ahead and download the app, there should be an update button there that will update your app. Sometimes, depending on your device's settings, it should just go ahead and update automatically when you relaunch that app. But sometimes you do need to go into the Apple Store there and do the update through there, or at least tap on the button to start the update. So give that a try, Joe. If not, then we'll circle back a little bit later. But so we have our research tab here, and then our next tabs as well. We have our chart tab. So if we wanted to chart, make any drawings, or add some studies. Next to that is going to be our history tab. So this is where we can reconcile all of our trades here based on a dollar format. So we can actually see a trade that we opened earlier today, but we can even go back and see all the previous trades we've placed. And based on left tap in here, you can start to select the legs that you want to view and reconcile your profit and losses at the top. So again, I'll cover this a little bit later, more in depth, but just show you where we are navigating around here for different information. And then lastly, two nice pieces, if you are a fan of tastyLive, is that we have the follow feed. So this is following traders from tastyLive and the trades that they're actively placing. So you can set which kind of traders you want to view, and or check out their trades, and even tap on them and see what kind of notes they have added there, some metrics on the trade. And then also, if you would like to duplicate that trade, there's an option there as well. So that was our follow feed bottom here. And then lastly, just to wrap things up there, we have the tastyLive live stream, that button there at the bottom. So if you want to have the tastyLive app open. So what's nice as well, if you are a fan of the stream here, is that if you tap on the video, and this is just, again, from a navigation standpoint, you see this icon right up there that's showing us the picture-in-picture icon. So you can actually tap on that there. And now it's going to toss the live stream in the top right corner of your app. And then, we can continue to do everything we wanted to do in terms of placing new trades or checking out our open positions. And we still have the live stream there at the top. So just nice little feature there. And then, if you ever want to get rid of it, just tap on it and click on that X up there, and you can get rid of the stream. So that was our main tabs there. And I see some of your guys' questions. I'll loop back around once we're done going through some of the main pieces here. But that is our main tab navigation. Again, we're back in the positions tab right here, but just a couple other areas that you're going to want to know as you're going through the app here. It's going to be on our left side panel here, and then also up here, some of the information at the top and the side of our screen, just kind of around the edge there. So first, the biggest piece there, or piece of real estate on your screen, is going to be the watch list. So we can click on this arrow here in the top left. That's going to pop up our watch list to a slightly bigger view that we can scroll and view different columns that we have. So in this case, I'm actually viewing the technologies watch list, but if you wanted to either view your own watch lists, which are listed at the bottom here on personal, but we have a lot of great curated watch lists. Again, I went into sectors and I wanted to just see symbols in the technology sector. Or maybe, I wanted to check out healthcare instead. I could tap on healthcare, and now I'm going to see a watch list of actively traded symbols in healthcare right now. So that's really nice. In terms of navigating, charting, and stuff like that, we're definitely going to want to have the watch list up here. And see some questions coming in terms of watch list columns and the spacing there. We are working on cleaning that up a bit, and also some zoom and zoom out settings there in our future updates. So it's coming there, Dirk. So sorry for that. But we had our watch list there on the left. This is going to be super nice if we are charting or looking to make a bunch of different charts there. But and just to show that off really quick, if we go to our chart tab here, as you're looking through your watch list here and you're tapping on symbols at the top, maybe BMY or GILD, as you tap on those, we see the chart update there. So that's why the chart or the watch list is really nice to have as you're going through symbols, either in the trade tab or in the charting tab. But if you don't want the watch list on the screen and you wanted to just get it off, there is going to be an expand button in the top right here. And that's going to get it off your screen. So if you wanted to just maximize your screen space, get the watch list off, you can click on that button in the top right and it'll expand and collapse. But okay, that's our watch list. And then just two last pieces on the navigation and wayfinding is this accounts button down here. So if you tap on accounts, this is where you can actually sign out of the app. So probably don't need to do that too often. But this is where you can, if you take your finger, tap it, and move left and right, you're going to see all your different account balances. So if you do have multiple accounts, big thing here. So we have a purple account ending in 01 and a pink account ending in 08. Right now, we are only viewing positions in our positions tab for this purple account because we have it highlighted and checked. If we wanted to see in the pink account as well, we'd check that too. So just to show you, this is showing positions for all of our accounts, but now we uncheck the pink account. Now we're just seeing our couple positions here in the purple account. Vice versa, you can go back and forth. But on top of that as well, you're going to have this T shield here, and that represents the default account that you will be placing a trade in when you go to it. So and then, Doug, I see the question came, the add item, the column for dividend date, that's actually just going to show you the ex-dividend date, unless I'm mistaken. I'll have to double check that on in a second, but good point there. So T-Shield, that's for selecting account. And then we have our different account balances, options buying power, day trades. In terms of wanting to look at your account from a net delta and theta standpoint as well. So if you're a little net bullish or bearish, you can see that from an account standpoint there too. Or maybe, if you want to check out your extrinsic value, check out all those metrics there.